So, let's head back and find the tougher race here. I'm just gonna kind of get, okay.
Link and discount code in the description.
What is up, guys? And we are back with some more Need for Speed Heat. It's been a little bit, but we are here with the BMW M3 Evolution 2. So I've been thinking about doing an off-road build on this thing for a while, just never really got around to it. There's other builds I wanted to do, you know, so on and so forth. But we have it now. I'm gonna get this thing back to the garage, kit it out for off-road, and see how we do. This thing makes a pretty good noise stock, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm sure we will change that, 'cause we're probably gonna end up swapping the engine, I'm thinking. So yeah, we'll see. Please be sure to leave a like down below, I definitely appreciate it. And if you're new, think about hitting that subscribe button. Alright, engine options. So we currently have a 217 horsepower, 2.3 liter inline 6. Only gives us potential horsepower. I say only, it's still 726, but I think we are gonna pop in something a little more zesty for this thing. So nothing too crazy. I'm thinking, do we want to do... So I guess we'll just go for this, the most expensive engine here. I mean, I have the money and it's not very expensive anyway. So yeah, we'll do this 2.9 liter V6. We'll rock with that. So let's go ahead and slap on our parts. Okay, so once we get our performance parts in there, including a dual turbocharger, that takes us up to, or down to, a 0 to 60 of a little over 4 seconds, top speed 233. Alright, so rally suspension will improve our acceleration, which is good, because that's kind of where we're lacking at the moment. And then we gotta upgrade the brakes, don't want to forget about that. Then tires, actually no, let's do the diff first. Let's get the rally diff on here first, and then we'll look at our tires. And then the clutch, that's important. So then tires, it's the last thing. So we're sitting at what are we sitting at? A 389. So this might take us to 400, depending on the tires. It looks like it will. So rally tires will improve our acceleration but hurt our top speed. What about off-road tires? So down by 0.7, up by 2.4, down by 0.8. So I guess the off-road tires are going to be the better bet here. So we will roll with these bad boys. So that maxes us out, man. 400 plus, 0 to 60, just over 2 seconds at 2.07. Top speed 231, which is kind of irrelevant off-road because you pretty much never get that high. So yeah, we are in good shape. Let's go ahead and start on the customization here. So stance, we're gonna lower that all the way, maybe? Or do we want to keep it up for like a proper... We'll lower it all the way for now. We'll see what the rest of the customization looks like. So we have fenders. Let's see. So we have kind of boxy bumped out look here. That's not bad. And then this is just a regular like flared wheel arch. We'll come back to that. Let's see about our hood. What do I like better? I don't know. I mean, that's fine and that's fine. We'll go with this. Let's go ahead and take the windows. Always gotta do that. The grill. Lots of grill options. Interesting. So, okay, they're all pretty similar, honestly. Maybe we'll come back and look at that once we do our paint. It'll make more difference. Maybe something with headlights. Let's see about the front bumper. I guess we'll go with this one. It's fine. Like that. good. And then, what did we have? We had some canards, I think. Those are good. Okie dokie. Let's see. Wing mirrors? Huh. Those look funny. They're like too small. I guess maybe we'll go with the DTM body kit. Yeah, we'll do that. That's fine. That works for me. So, and then go back here to the front fenders. Thank you very much. Alrighty. Get that rear bumper on there, and then let's see about the diffuser. Yeah, nothing exciting, just the typical stuff, so we'll just put that one on there. Taillights. Yeah, I guess we'll just black them out. Alrighty, spoiler. Not really crazy about any of those. We might put on that last one. Not really a big fan of the way any of those look. So yeah, we're gonna go with that. Alright, that should do it for the customization, except for the couple things we're gonna come back and look at. So let's pick our paint here first. I'm gonna look and see what the community has actually. Alright, there we go. Nothing overly exciting, just a nice clean BMW inspired little wrap here. So we're gonna go back in now and some rims, because I don't like these. Okay, so we're gonna go with some blue calipers, and then every time I do an off-road build, I'm like, why did I even bother painting the rims? Because they just turn brown anyway. So I think we are gonna paint them, but we're not gonna go crazy with it. We might just like make them dark. I said I wasn't gonna worry about the paint, and then here I am worrying about it. So whatever, that's fine. It's fine. It's gonna turn brown anyway. Doesn't matter. Okay, that is it for that. I don't think I'm gonna worry about effects on this one since we are just gonna be doing off-road. But we are gonna worry about our exhaust sound. Ooh, yeah. Oh, we didn't change the exhaust. We'll go back and see if we can change the exhaust. It sounds pretty good. I think we're just gonna leave it stock. And that is all she wrote, I think. So, I have to say, I'm pretty happy with the way this thing looks. It's, you know, nothing crazy, but it's simple. It looks nice. And I'm imagining that it is going to drive very nice as well. So, let's go hit the streets, or the dirt, rather. Alright, let's see how she does. Wow, that is some immediate acceleration. Definitely, just going down the street does not feel like we kitted this out for off-road. This thing is very grippy. I'll miss my checkbook, but that's fine. We're just getting a feel for this thing. Cut down here for this beach. How does it feel off-road? Because this is where we're going to be racing. It feels good, man. Whoa. Yeah. Alright, I think this thing is going to be really good, actually. Let's get into this race. Yeah, this feels, just in that short little burst, man, it was gripping nicely. Here we go. Okay, yep, talk about acceleration off the line. Holy smokes. Goodbye. Wow, that wasn't the thing we get with a lot of the off-road builds, where the initial acceleration off the line is like that initial burst is just like boom, and then as you kind of get to the middle gears, you slow down a little bit. Nope, this thing just keeps going. Wow. It seems like it's handling these bumps pretty well. I'm surprised. Whoa. I don't know if we like raising or lowering the suspension has anything to do with handling. I don't think that it does in this game. But it's just funny to see this thing so hunkered down, but actually handling the bumps pretty well. When I was doing the build on the Chevy truck, was that last episode? I don't even remember. I was talking about how just like kind of brutal and that one was, where it just kind of like bulldozed through. It just felt so brutal. It's really just the best way to describe it. But this, I was expecting this to feel more, oh goodness gracious, more like dainty maybe, because it's, you know, an older car. But man, this thing just goes, and it's actually absorbing up the bumps pretty well. I'm surprised. I did not expect it to feel like it does. It does not feel like it's a road car turned into an off-road car. This feels like a proper rally car. Which I don't know, maybe I'm ignorant in my motorsport history. Maybe this was a rally car at some point. I don't know. Please let me know in the comments if it was, and I'm just an idiot. I would like to know. But yeah, I was not expecting this to be this good. I mean, albeit now this was a simple race, just a big circle. So we're gonna take it to one of the more challenging races and see for sure. But just first impressions on this thing is that it's really surprising. It feels a lot better and different than I expected. So let's head back and find the tougher race here. I'm just gonna kind of get okay. Woo! Oh my goodness! Did you see the ferociousness when we just did that J-turn? Holy smokes! Let's just see that again. Man. So let's finish straight. Let's stop hitting things and let's get this thing straight here. So this is kind of what I'm trying to describe the feeling here. It feels like a grippy kind of. It's not twitchy like the really nice sports cars we do, because it does. If you're hard left, it's not going to turn quite as much as, you know, it's not quite as twitchy and responsive as the sports cars. Now that being said, in the off-road stuff, we don't necessarily need to be twitchy. This thing is great because you smash into traffic. No, because it's really grippy, but it's not hard to get the tail out. You just gotta be. I mean, that wasn't a very good turn, but you give it some brakes and then initiate the drift. It turns without losing too much speed, because you get the turn done and then you're back on the throttle again. So you turn and then back on the throttle. It doesn't. It's not like fast through the corners, but you just get through the corners quicker so that you're able to accelerate sooner. I guess if that makes sense. Like it's not taking a big long drift. It's a nice quick little power slide through the corner, and that's all it takes. And then it grips back up instead of keep going, which is good because this isn't a drift build. So, alright, enough of me rambling on about this car. Let's get to another race. Always, every time I come out of this garage now, it gives me that little, like, bunny hop. I don't know what that's about. Is anybody else experiencing that? Because it's literally every time I get to that garage, it loads up and then boom, bunny hop. Very weird. Anyway, let's go. Whoa, that was impressive. Let's go over here to one of our favorite races, the nice challenging one that gives out a nice payout as well. One that I love to do. Great test of how the off-road car actually does. So, they do it. One thing also is this body kit is growing on me. I wasn't crazy about it at first, but now that I've had a chance to look at it a bit, I feel like this thing looks pretty nice. I'm pretty happy with it. And as you guys know, that is a big criteria for me on if I even like the way the car drives. So let's do this. Alright, they do it. And again, man, it just keeps going. Like we're in third gear. That's what I love, is that in first through third gear, you get so much acceleration. Now, Vladimir didn't catch up to us, but look at that. I mean, so here you go. Initiate the drift, but you don't really lose that much speed. And that's the key to these off-road cars, is these turns when you go sliding through them. If you lose a lot of speed, like a lot of the cars do, you're in trouble, because they're like sliding around these corners and just losing all your speed and time. But a car like this that can corner quickly through the off-road stuff, these are the best ones, man. And this is another one of those builds where you don't feel like you're really being slowed down when you go off-road. Some of them, you notice a difference. It's closer to how it feels when you have a car kitted out for on-road performance. When you take it off-road, it just dies. I've done plenty of off-road builds, you guys know, where it's been kitted out for off-road and been kind of, pretty far up to the off-road side, and it hasn't felt the same, doesn't feel as good. Even though it says that it should be, it's more noticeable, just the slowdown. This is one of those ones where you don't really notice it at all. I mean, it exists because they're all a little bit slower off-road. You're gonna be. But it's really one of those ones you don't notice very much at all, if at all. Like, this kind of stretch is where you would notice it the most, and yeah, you can't really get over like 145 or whatever it was, 143, 145. But, man, when we are crushing good old Vladimir and Nacho by a mile at the beginning of the second lap, you know it's a good build. I mean, again, it does help that this is a 400 plus, but I think that's also why the Chevrolet truck that we did last episode was so impressive, because it wasn't a 400 plus, it was like a 389 or something. And that thing just felt so quick off-road. It was ridiculous. Now that last section is a little bumpy. So you definitely do feel the bumps a bit more to like this section than some of the other cars when it's a bit harsher on it. But I mean, for the most part, this thing's fantastic. I am liking it a lot. It's fun to drive, which is always a big key for me. It's not the most fun car to drive in the world, but it's good and it looks cool, so it's fun. Wish we had a few more turns in this one. That's what the other big race I do is a little bit better for that, but this is a good challenge with the off-road bits, and then you do have a little bit on the pavement, which is nice as well. Get that kind of rally vibe going, But this car gets an A+ for me. I highly recommend you try it out. Good for, great for an off-road build. I would imagine it's a pretty decent race build. Probably competitive. And then I would imagine you could probably have an okay... Oh! Wow. Not paying attention there for a second. I was gonna say, I would imagine it might be a decent drifter as well, but... I can tell you for sure that it is a good off-roader. Well, there you go, boys and girls. Another A+ off-road build. BMW M3 Evolution 2. Okay. Really good unless you're me crashing into everything. As per usual. But that is going to do it for this one, guys. Thanks for... Really? Okay. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like down below. And if you're new, think about hitting that subscribe button. And don't forget to ring that notification bell to stay up to date with all the latest videos. Until next time, stay classy.